Circleville, Ohio has been celebrating the annual pumpkin show for over a century and is known as the longest-running event in the state of Ohio. These pumpkins are huge! How do they get this big? Reigning champions Bob and Jo Liggett share with me their secret.
Yeah, we start off on April the 23rd. I sort of do this every year, and we put the seed in a little pot in potting soil, put it in an incubator at 85 degrees. It pops up, and by May 1st, it's big enough that we put it in the garden. So the vines have been in the garden from May the 1st till 2 days ago.
Wow. And then you bring it here, you get it weighed, and put it in the competition, right?
Right.
Wow, that's a long time to, and it's probably fun to see it grow from being in that little pot.
It can grow 40 or 50 pounds a day in late July and August.
Wow, 40 or 50 pounds a day?
And we give each pumpkin, we grow one pumpkin per plant, and each pumpkin gets 80 to 100 gallons of water a day.
Wow, that's a lot of water. They're very thirsty. Very thirsty pumpkins. So you've been part of the Circleville Pumpkin Show for how many years?
We've been growing pumpkins for 29 years.
Oh, wow.
And it all started out, I saw a fellow across the field, and he was doing something just across the fence, and I went over and talked to him, and he had this little plant in the ground. And we talked, and he said, you know, this is a plant that grows the pumpkins for the pumpkin show, and I don't have time for it. Would you like to have it? So sure enough, we did have a pumpkin. It weighed 188 pounds.
What, your first go around?
29 years ago,
Wow.
188 pounds.
That's incredible.
So you wanted the earlier pumpkin shows, they were much smaller, and not nearly the big crowds that we have now, but it's always been an attraction. Maybe those days, maybe there were 200,000 people, so it's doubled at least in size.
I mean, how did it get so big? I mean, it's massive, and Circleville's not a big city. I mean, it's fairly charming.
It started in 1903 and the mayor decided that it was time for the city people and the country people get to know each other better. So he set up a 30-foot table in front of his store on West Main Street, and that first year it was a big attraction, and there's some people paid a band and stuff, and there were a lot of pumpkins. So the next year, then the whole West Main Street block joined in, and then the third year, the whole city joined in. So since 1903.
It's a show of what we've got. Okay, it's not a festival in the sense, you know, it's a show. That's how it started, to show people what we had in Circleville.
Yeah, and I have to tell this one story. There was a little boy that was growing pumpkins this year, and he lost his pumpkin. And he asked his father, if I take my seeds here and plant it now, do you think I can beat Dr. Liggett next year?
Oh my goodness, I like the ambition.
Yeah.
I've got to see this famous Liggett pumpkin.
Oh my gosh, it's so big.
So what happens to the pumpkins after the competition? Gus has a sharp idea.
So today I've got a dragon going on this one.
Okay.
I'm just kind of laying things out. I have a couple of center lines just to kind of get an idea of where I want my dragon to be. I'm going to move his eyes back into here. And then this is going to be his little spikes on top, wings off to the sides, hands, feet. So just kind of sizing it up right now.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for 20 years.
Wow. And what kind of got you into it? You just picked up a knife and a pumpkin and had at it?
Actually, something like that. So I was, it's actually not very far from the truth. I was a giant pumpkin grower. I used to grow these, and I was cutting the seeds out with a big knife in the middle of August at a state fair, and I said, oh, hey, they're pumpkins, so why don't you carve one? They said, you have the knife, go ahead. All right. So that's how I got started, and here 22 years later, I'm a professional pumpkin sculptor. I've been here at Circleville for 15 years, carved all over the country.
Wow, that's incredible. What's your favorite part about doing it?
The creation aspect of it is one, and then the crowd reaction. I built myself as a live entertainer more than just an artist. So I like to have that crowd interaction and talk to people about how I do it and so forth. And the oohs and ahs and the recognition of the characters and everything is really what does it for me.
You are a crowd pleaser, I'll give you that. It is very fun to see your creations and watch them develop throughout the day. Or as you said, as they morph throughout the day. As they morph throughout the day. I mean, look at all these shavings, oh my goodness. And you're like nowhere near complete, I'm sure.
No, I'll spend 3 hours on this.
I'm sure.
3 or 4 hours, more hours on this. So if you look here, I've left the teeth here for now. I'm trying to debate on whether or not I want to leave that white on there. I think I probably will. I try to use the skin color when I can. Mm-hmm. It's kind of hard depending on the pumpkin and everything because this one's an ugly one, but I'll probably try to leave that on the wings too. I think that'll look cool.
Oh, you're going to add wings as well?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, his head will be up here and then he'll have wings that'll go back onto here on either side.
When you come to Circleville, it is a charming town. But during the pumpkin show, there is so much going on that you definitely need a map.
All this pumpkin talk has worked up an appetite. The Circleville Pumpkin Show is a foodie heaven, if you like pumpkin, of course. There are pumpkin waffles, pumpkin ice cream, pumpkin burgers, pumpkin chili, but my personal favorite is pumpkin shredded chicken.
And before you turn your nose up, I'll tell you, it is worth the fine. In fact, we had to kind of look pretty hard to find this because we got a little lost. So good. Oh, love it.
You can't forget pumpkin pie, but did you know you can get pumpkin cannolis?
We came in because we saw the pumpkin cannolis. Now, tell me about this. Is this exclusive to the Circleville Pumpkin Show?
Yes, we created them just for the pumpkin show.
Oh.
And we're going to feature them through Thanksgiving.
You have until Thanksgiving?
You have until Thanksgiving to come in and get them.
Ooh. Now, are they made fresh every day, or what all goes into the ingredients?
So the shells we get from a bakery in New York, they ship it to us, and then we make the cannoli cream, and we make the pumpkin cannoli cream. But first we drizzle chocolate on top of the shells. And then we fill them with the pumpkin cannoli cream and then dust them with our blend of powdered sugar and spices.
So you make your own blend, too?
Correct.
That's not just powdered sugar?
It's not just powdered sugar.
Ooh, I like it. So clearly you have this New York deli theme. Now, are you from New York?
I am. I'm born and raised in Brooklyn.
Wow, so what brought you to the Midwest?
I used to be the chef at the Marriott in New York City, and then I was a restaurant manager at Marriott in downtown Columbus.
Gotcha, and then you just said, you know what, I'm gonna open up my own shop.
That's it, correct.
Nice. So when you come, you're not just getting a deli shop, but you're getting authentic Brooklyn deli experience, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm behind the counter yelling and screaming at you. Thank you.
What do you love most about the Circleville Pumpkin Show?
All the people that come out and all the faces you get to see, and making people happy. So not only are we doing the pumpkin fun, but also taking care of everybody who has dietary restrictions. So gluten-free, vegan, giving them a safe place to eat so they don't get sick.
I noticed that you had gluten-free options, and it looked pretty diverse with the options you had available.
So we have a gluten-free pumpkin cannoli cream brownie as well.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
That sounds so magical.
It's delicious.
Wait, gluten-free pumpkin cannoli brownie.
Correct.
Those are all of my favorite things.
It's so delicious, you won't even know it's gluten-free. The brownie is just so soft and moist and fluffy.
The Circleville Pumpkin Show is more than an event. It's a place where families reunite. In fact, a daughter surprised her mother by hiding in the pumpkins. Knowing how impactful this pumpkin show is, I asked the mayor what it felt like to bring back this event in 2021.
Well, it's very difficult. You know, we're a community of just a little over 14,000 people, and we will get 400,000 people over the 4 days coming into the pumpkin show. Gives us a chance to show off, and we didn't get to show off in 2020, and that's important to us because the population shift is coming south out of Franklin County or out of Columbus. So the more people we can attract to our city, the better it's going to be for us. But then the revival was great. Last year we had the Ohio State Band here. That helped kick it off, so that was great. And when the band comes, add another 25,000 people to the show. So.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you said that the city is only 14,000.
A little over 14,000 in population, yes.
So it's fairly quaint, but you managed to bring in over 400,000 people over the 4 days. I mean, that's just got to be an energy that's indescribable, experiencing that all 4 days.
Well, we have a lot of entrepreneurs. Okay, people have learned how to make money. They park cars on in their yards, in their backyards, and any place I can park a car, they've learned how to do that. We are really blessed that we have hundreds and hundreds of volunteers, from people setting up gourds to doing crafts, but it takes that many volunteers to make this show successful. My role in the show is kind of unique. I'm called the president of the Pumpkin Show.
Oh!
I have the pleasure of talking to the media, and I ride in 7 parades.
Hey, you know what? Those parades are a lot of work, though, because you have to do the wave.
Oh, gosh.
All the things.
But my wave's not as good as your wave.
Well, it's really all on the elbow, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
do you kind of do the casual wrist wave or the elbow wave?
No, I just do the
there you go.
fancy wave.
Yes.
Speaking of parade, the pet parade is about to start.
So throughout the 4 days, the Circleville Pumpkin Show actually has a total of 7 parades, and today they are doing the pet parade. Each parade is themed, but the pet parade is probably my favorite.
Whether they are dressed up or come as they are, all pets are invited to join the parade, even cats and reptiles. I can't help but have a smile on my face with all these puppies.
Watch Finding Festivals on PBS.org, and for more festival fun, be sure to like and follow @HaleyStory and visit FindingFestivals.com.
Finding Festivals is brought to you in part by